I bet. Check it now. This is no hype. This is no hype intended. Normally I shoot my videos first and then I go back, do my editing, and do kind of like, you know, all that other good stuff. So I just tried the on foot, and I have to admit, yo, these joints are pretty comfortable. But stay tuned, stay tuned. I got you. Stay tuned. I got you. Yo, now first of all, would you even believe me if I told you that I have never owned the Air Jordan 14 before?
Shame.
All right, chill.
Shame.
Chill with all that. Chill, because I am opening myself up to new things. So first of all, let me share with you this. It is MTIP, that is Mr. Think I'm Possible, where I challenge you to think that I'm possible. And we're going to be turning some sneaker dreams into a sneaker reality. Now look, apparently this sneaker has been modeled after the Ferrari 550 Maranello. This vehicle is kind of a tribute by Tinker Hatfield, because your boy Tinker has, you know, developed some dope silhouettes for the Jordan brand. But apparently, you know, Michael Jordan, you know, he has a little love for his exotics and his vehicles, and he loves the Ferrari. And, you know, to all of my car people out there, especially my movie people, one of the things about the Maranellos in particular is this is the same vehicle that your boy Mike Lowry was whipping in Bad Boys 2, just for reference. If this is your first time tapping in, you know, tap that like button and stick around, because we're going to see, I'm going to give you like a true review and impression on this kick. Now, starting with this kick right here, right? The very first thing, when I took it out the packaging, matter of fact, let's just go back to the box. Number one, we have a plain Jane box, and that box does read Air Jordan 14 Challenge Red Black. Very plain Jane box, nothing special about it. The shoe was wrapped in some good tissue paper, you know, due to potential bleeding, you know, so they have the shoes wrapped. My very first impression of this shoe, and I'm giving you like the raw, uncut review, I'm not gonna hold any punches. So the very first thing I've noticed, and I would like all of my sneakerheads, enthusiasts, collectors, and everything to comment down below and let me know, is how light. Man, this shoe is like, it's extremely light. I don't know if it's just me, but like, it's just a very light shoe. So I think that's a pretty good characteristic all by itself. You know, it's gonna be easy on the foot. Now I heard that it's really comfortable, but it is just a light kick. Now, predominantly, you see we have a red kick here. It's predominantly red, and let's just kind of take a look here. My initial thoughts on it is, it looks kind of quirky, and maybe this is the reason why I've never owned the 14. I will put it on foot and let y'all know. But when I say it looks quirky, it just looks a little funky. I've noticed that we kind of have like a cut trim here, and then we have, you see there the difference from the medial and lateral side. So it's just a little different. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but it is a little different. The obvious there, we have that Jordan emblem there. Right there on the side in that Ferrari kind of badge. And that's another thing that I have instantly noticed, is how many Jumpmans we actually have on this shoe. At the moment, I don't know, maybe I see like, that's crazy. Yo, you'll fact check me on this. As I'm even just looking at this kick, I see like 7 Jumpmans on this shoe. All right, so peep this. On the very front there, right on that toe box there, we have 1 Ferrari symbol, 2 the rear tab there, 3 that's crazy, on the very bottom, 4 on the interior, on the insole, that's 5, right on the size tag there's another Jumpman logo, that's 6. And then we have 2 on the little steel eyelets there. Well, on the shoelace. You know, the shoelace stems there. We have 7 and we have 8. You know, even if you look at those, we do have a Jumpman. We have 8 Jumpman logos on this shoe, and that's insane. Talk about some branding right there. I think that's dope. Overall, texture material, apparently these aren't, the 2025 pair is not as good as the previous pair from what I guess people have been saying, but overall, just looking at the color and the materials, it is a predominantly red shoe. I'm not big on, you know, predominantly red kick, but I actually like the way this looks. We have those carbon fiber hits there on the side there, medial and lateral side. On the back, if you take a look at that heel right there on the back, we kind of have like that yellow on the bottom. And I wonder if that represents like maybe the tail lights of a vehicle. Going right up the back side there with that Jumpman and the 23, we also see that also represents kind of like a tire, like the rubber of a tire maybe. And then we got that herringbone on the bottom. That herringbone on the bottom, you know, kind of represents kind of like a tire tread as well. And we do have that silver shank right there on the bottom. Maybe that's like a shank plate. Overall, like honestly, I think this 14 may grow on me. Pause. But I think this 14 actually just might grow on me. I'm curious to see how. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. On the inside there, right there on the inside, you see we have like that ventilation right there as well. It's kind of like the vents that we have on the Ferraris, whether it's on the doors or body kits and panels and stuff like that. But I did happen to see that right there. Let me see that material. It's like some sort of mesh. Oh yeah, it is mesh. Okay, all right, cool. You can actually see it on the inside as well. Sorry, like this is my first 14, so like I'm just learning all types of new things about this particular shoe. As we take a look here, on this insole here, you can see what we have on the insole. Got some sort of trim right there on the side. Let's take a look at this tongue, actually. We have this, it's a pretty nice material. Overall, I'm not going to say the material sucked. There's nothing bad with the material. Overall, I like that. I do like the shape of it, only because the eyelets are kind of hidden behind there on the inside of the shoe. So it kind of gives like a nice, sleek, clean look, and you don't see the laces on the outside there. This particular shoe does not come with a spare set of laces. On that tongue, we have that texture there. It has Jordan on the front there, and on the back you have the Roman numerals for 14, and we have this little yellow piece that's going across the top there. Somebody in the comment section let me know if this represents anything, you know, on the vehicle itself. But overall, I mean, we also have a Roman numeral on the bottom that says 14 as well. Overall, this is my very first Air Jordan 14, and I like it. I like the fact that it is a lightweight kick. It just feels really light. And let's see if we can throw some laces in here. Let me know if you guys are able to cop. Now check this out. There's been some conversations about how difficult this particular pair was able to get. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't personally think it was a difficult cop at all. I don't remember the exact stock numbers that they gave us for these, but it wasn't really that difficult to cop. So just to kind of put into perspective, I ended up using like 20 boost on Foot Locker. I hit my pair on Foot Locker. I have a size 13. I've been told that these shoes can run a little bit slimmer. So, you know, instead of going true to size, you might want to half size up. I'm normally a 12. I went to a 13. And then last week, Saturday, on our live, while we were live, on the sneakers app, I hit for my boy Lewis, I Wear Your Kicks 26. I hit a size 12 for him as well, you know, live on the sneakers app. So I was able to double up. One pair is not for me, but I was able to double up on these kicks just to kind of put it into perspective. I know some people were saying that it was a very difficult cop. Look, for me, it wasn't. Let me know if you was able to cop these and how difficult it was, and how many raffles you entered, and how many pairs you got. If you are a 14 fan, man, tap that like button. Show your boy some love. I appreciate it, everybody, for tapping in. And let me know what y'all think about these kicks. We out.